Hey everyone, I'm Andy Reiner. This is Test Chamber, and we're playing Plants vs. Zombies 2: It's About Time. That sounds like a inside joke, like it took us forever to get this game out. I got Adam Biesener here.
Hey.
What's up with the It's About Time?
Well, the story is very fitting for Plants vs. Zombies. Crazy Dave wants to eat his taco again, the taco that had no purpose in the original game. And so you're sent back in time with this weird truck. Does the truck have a name?
Evie or something like that?
Ugh. That's Ben Reeves.
Yeah.
Hello.
We could pick a... Oh, hey, look. There's a Yeti in here.
Totally go get the Yeti.
Yeah, we got to get the Yeti.
So we're how far into the game here?
This is actually my profile, and I've basically beaten the game. So we're kind of going back. We have more or less all the things unlocked that you don't have to pay for. But as you can see, this is one of the one-off levels. Where, dude, you gotta wait for the first zombie to come before you put your first plant down. What are you doing?
Kind of like a mini game. You probably remember this kind of mini game from the first one.
Yeah, the mini games in general are better in this one, I think.
No bowling?
You think they are better?
Yeah, no bowling,
really?
thank God.
I don't know. I liked bowling. You didn't like bowling?
I hated bowling. It took so long.
So we got like a cabbage launcher.
Yeah. Well, the cabbage launcher, this is...
A cabbage
that's the first
bolt,
game, yeah.
Thank you.
And,
the bloomerangs, these guys are new.
Ooh, I like that name a lot.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Oh man, there's a lot of there's no shortage of puns. We'll put it that way. But yeah, the boomerang's cool. It's as you can see, you have the graves here. Those are kind of the special thing in Egypt, which is the area that we're in now. One of 3 that the game comes out with. We have to assume that they're going to release more areas, probably for pay. Later on in the game's life cycle, because it is free to play entirely, which is cool. But anyway, the graves, so you can see like they kind of sit there and they're just obstructions and you have to get rid of them. And they're a pain.
I didn't know there were graves in Egypt.
Yeah.
I learned something here.
They were totally into that.
Here they are. They're like mini pyramids.
I think you put that potato mine too close, Ben.
No, I think it'll be fine. Wait for them to raise.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, watch this.
You might end up having to plant. Oh my goodness. Look at
I
that.
know. I had no faith.
So the thing you just saw is the plant food?
I got plant food. I'll use it on this guy.
So that's
Which one?
That's a new thing. The kernel
guy?
bolt. Kernel bolt.
I should probably use it up here.
No, use it on the kernel pole. What are you doing? Jeez.
Whoa!
Yeah.
See? That's why I use it on the kernel pole. It's so good.
But you gotta get, I gotta get that Yeti now.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yetis are weak. There you go.
Yeah,
See?
get him.
It appears to be a mechanical robot zombie Yeti.
They've upped their game.
Bucks. So yeah, plant food is one of the new things. It's probably the best of the new things in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty cool.
You earn it through the level. You saw there are some like green glowing zombies. Oh, you totally need to potato mine that guy.
Is that close enough, Adam?
Oh, you're fine there.
Yeah, is that no?
It's,
Not too
well,
close?
see, it takes them. They have to cross 3 columns.
Yeah.
At normal speed is how long it takes a potato mine to arm. So anyway, see, this one will be totally fine.
Takes a little bit of time.
It's all good. But the plant food does something different for each plant.
Chicken nugget.
And a lot of them.
It does kind of look like chicken nuggets. I never thought about those old
totally
chicken
does.
nuggets from the McDonald's commercials.
They're so good.
The ones that would sing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You guys know what I'm talking about.
Walnuts. I found myself using walnuts a lot more in this one than I did in the first game.
The thing is, they're really useful with
the bok choy.
The bok choy, yeah. Because those guys are like boxing zombies, or excuse me, boxing plants,
They're so good.
and they're really useful.
He's adorable.
They're all pretty.
What is that boomerang doing there?
This might be your problem.
Jeez. Show him or I guess you already did the boomerang one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
use
you-
Are you going to storm out of here, Adam? Are you just appalled at the
upset.
strategy?
This is, it's kind of embarrassing. I'm kind of embarrassed for us.
Look how awesome this is. Get him.
Oh,
Just eat it.
he did. So you can see this
I'll
is
be fine.
one of the mini games that was actually in the first game that returns, which is fine with me. And that's actually my favorite one.
Yeah, I like that one.
There's a bunch of other ones. They're not really part of the main progression as much this time, which I think is nice. I kind of like the basic game more so than the mini games.
Well, do you have any doors that are? No, you've unlocked
Not in
them
Egypt.
all.
No, I kind of unlocked them all. If you go into one of the other areas,
you can see these gates. Well, you can't see my finger. See this like?
go to
See
like
this
Wild
little-
West. Go to Wild West. You can show it.
All right.
Jeez.
Man, you are
What
going
are you
to storm
doing?
out.
Man.
I haven't played with multiple profiles before, Adam. Here we go.
So
All right, so this is the old... No, this is Pirates. Sorry. But you can still see the gates. You see
How big
the
are your
little...
fingers? Just mashing with
I'm
your
just
palm.
using the palm of my hand here. I don't... You can see the little cherry bombs in the middle there. That thing next to it is a gate, and you need to collect 4 keys to unlock it. And you can see up top we only have 1.
you saw us get some keys in that last level, but they're restricted by era. So like those are only keys for Egypt, which we've already totally unlocked.
Now, are those gates to special areas, or is
Yeah.
that critical path?
It's
Nope.
not critical path at all.
Special areas. So all that stuff is special like minigame stuff that you get, and you get the cherry bombs when you do that too.
Right.
So after Adam's already completed this level. After you do that, you get this unlimited mode, which is the purple button there.
And there's one of those for each level as well.
Okay.
Yep. And then you also get these stars start showing up on each level, and we can show you kind of.
So you don't get those right away then?
Right.
No.
Right. These are like advanced mode. And I love this because they each there's like 5 or 6 different kind of loss conditions that they cycle through in different combinations and stuff. And so in this one, you can't lose any lawnmowers. I don't think you can lose any lawnmowers in any of them. You have to
Right.
basically perfect it. And then it's what is it? Don't lose more than 2 plants. I think. And
Which
so
these iceberg lettuce, which freeze enemies, but they blow up when they do that, so that counts as losing a plant.
right, so you can't use like any of the suicide plants like that, or well, you can use them, but you can only
You
lose
can only
2
use 2,
total.
yeah.
And it
How
counts
many-
for shovels too, which
Holy.
sucks. I kept freaking losing
This is all the plants then.
Yeah.
almost all the plants.
Some of them are locked. You can see.
There's a couple of them
Oh,
like
okay.
the snow pea is that's a pay plant, and the torchwood is a pay plant. The squash, I believe, and the imitator as well.
What else should we bring here?
What is this one? You're gonna need spike weed. Well, I would bring spike rocks actually to deal with the stupid roly guy.
Roly dude.
Yeah, your walnut and your bok choy isn't gonna do any good on this one, dude. They're
think
just gonna
so?
get owned.
Well,
They're
this
get
guy's gonna
owned by
fly
the,
right
by the
over
barrel,
him.
dude. Whatever. The fly guy stops on walnuts. Well, I guess you can use the 1 or the 2 on like your weird non-plank columns or rows. Hey,
Oh, tall nuts.
you can use tall nuts. They'll stop on the walnuts too. So
Oh, they will.
Yeah, they will.
Well, screw that guy then.
You're gonna need something that shoots. Probably. I'm gonna go with that.
I was gonna go with these
Yeah,
guys.
Oh, that
They're
could have
good
been a
old
disaster just
base
hanging back.
The repeater is still kind of the MVP of this game. He is so good.
All right, let's give it a go and see what happens.
He's one of the most recognizable
Well-
plants too.
We're gonna go for it.
So in this one, you can see this is a pirate level, and in the pirate level, each level has a different configuration of the kind of planks between the 2 ships. And so you'll see like normal zombies can't cross obviously through the water, but I'm sure at some point you'll see this level that those rows are threatened nonetheless. So yeah, each level. In ancient Egypt, you have the graves. Here, you have the planks. In the Wild West, there are mine carts where you can move plants around to different rows, which is kind of awesome. And they're nice little kind of one-off things. There are special zombie types that only show up in each of the eras. Like this guy. I mean, it's a pirate zombie, but he's still stats-wise, he's just a basic zombie, right? But you'll see like there's captain zombies that have parrots.
That's cool.
There's zombie cannons. Those guys are nasty.
So it's a really meaty sequel. There's a lot to this
there's
game.
plenty here.
And I love this the star mode, the advanced mode, because it really makes you play differently. It really makes you bring different sets of plants, right? And play differently because like this one, for example, with how it like punishes you for losing plants, Ben loves to use the bok choy and the walnut combo, which is an extremely strong combo. And I'm sure he'll bring out a bok choy at some point here and you can see why they're so awesome.
All right, well, why not over here?
That sounds like a fine idea. But like he can't rely on that completely on this level because of the don't lose 2 plants thing, right? Because the walnuts are going to get crushed eventually by the barrel rolling zombies.
Do you have the upgrade actually where you can plant over a
I don't
walnut?
think I do. I usually use plant food for that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This guy's just gonna wail on him.
Yeah. Bok choys do a ton of damage. They're extremely damaging plants.
I would love to be in the creative meetings where they're figuring out their gameplay. I bet it's just ridiculous.
I want to know like what other plant ideas they had that just like didn't make it.
Oh, the stupid seagull zombies. I hate those guys.
So you said this worked, right?
Yeah, it totally works.
And their garden warfare game looks awesome.
Yeah,
I can't wait to
actually
see
get a
more
chance
of
to see
that.
that. You still need to like put a thing there to kill it.
Oh, I see the trick.
The basics
thought he was
of
gonna-
Plants vs. Zombies.
Well, I thought he was gonna like knock into that and fall into the water
No.
for some reason.
So some of the other new one of the other new things in the
gosh.
sequel are, you can see down in the lower right, there are these powers, the 800, the 1200, and the 1000. Those are basically cheats. You pay for them with the coins that you can see in the upper right. And the coins are where you use, what you earn during the levels, right? With the coin drops and stuff.
Oh boy, here he is.
All right. Well, you can get a spike rock. It's all good.
Get in there.
They have built-in cheats. Does that kind of take away from the challenge?
It does if you use them, because the thing is, like,
It's like the hint
You
book
only-
in some of the iOS games where you can pay for a hint to figure out how to do something, right?
Yeah, kinda. Now you earn a certain number of them.
You can see what that guy did with plant food there.
Yep.
Just goes nuts all over the place.
So you earn, like, this 55,000 is basically what I've earned from beating the critical path and then full clearing Egypt, like all the advanced stuff. And so you can see, like, that's a certain number of uses of the cheats. However, if you want more, you can buy more coins with real money, right? But the cheats, I mean, they're literally cheats. Like,
Should we use one?
Yeah, use one. Ben, show them what the cheats are about.
All right, so I'll flick some dudes off screen here.
What?
Yeah.
So that was just one. In that like circly, glowy
That's the
light
timer,
area, that's
yeah.
the timer you have, yeah. And I don't even know if that's the best one.
That's my favorite of
Is
them.
it?
They
I
take
mean,
away
I don't
from-
really use them, so
You don't get stars if you do that then, right?
I think you do. I mean, we'll find out at the end here. It's a little dumb. It's not my favorite
That's
design
real
in the
dumb,
world.
actually.
At the same time, like, Plants vs. Zombies is a pretty casual game.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a strict set of rules that they put in place. They did a nice job balancing their game. It just seems like you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Why are you playing it?
I don't disagree.
Oh, man.
And I almost feel like the plant food is enough to...
Yep, and you just lost more than 2 plants.
Oh, did I?
Yep,
Where did I
because
lose the
the
plant?
spike rock died on killing a roly guy.
Oh, shoot.
So he's definitely not going to get any stars now. Now, you still get, like, coins and drops and stuff for finishing the level. So you can see the swinging zombies, all of those guys, the boarding party. Yeah, I mean, I don't... It's kind of a point of pride for me to not use the cheats, right? So, like, I didn't use any in my trip through the game. You really don't need to if you...
If you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing. Unlike Ben, who I still kind of have no
boy.
idea what's going on
Oh,
here.
I'm squashing their heads. Look at that. And I just got a key. You can see there.
The other things you can spend money on, you can buy more plant food within a level, which is basically another cheat because you only get a certain amount of plant food every level. And you can also buy access to some of the other plants, like the ones I talked about before, the snow pea and the torchwood and stuff.
I wish we could
You
unlock
mash
this.
your finger down there and see if you can get the cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat.
Oh yeah, show us the Wild West, Ben.
The Wild West.
That-
I'm not supposed to look at that. Are you? Come on.
Oh, are we not?
We don't want to go here yet? Too much
No.
spoilery?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
well, let's
spoilery.
not do
All
that
right.
then.
Well,
But-
there's a Wild West level anyway.
There's some cool stuff in there.
There is some cool stuff.
Play the game.
You should play the game. It is a really fun game. Like, I don't totally love the way they went with the business model and some of that, but it is a really fun game regardless. Yeah, so like this
So
one,
here's-
don't let any zombies trample the flowers.
And
so
don't lose lawnmowers.
and don't lose lawnmowers. So if any zombie crosses that line, you
Whoa.
lose.
Okay.
Which kind of stinks because there's still going to be the guys like swinging over who basically start, right next to that.
So you need to plant some of these boys.
Yeah.
These
Walnuts
bad
are
boys.
amazing.
All right.
You show us some of the different new stuff. Oh, show the
else is good
the
to
split
show?
pea. The split pea is awesome.
What's
Or the pea pod or whatever.
Those look like
pod?
the dragon guy.
Those are gonna be hard to plant, but yeah. You want to see that guy?
The
Yeah,
dragon lily.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's.
Snapdragon,
I
there
don't
we
think
go.
he's great, but
He's okay. He's better on the pirate levels than he is on some of the other ones. The what?
This guy.
Oh, the spring bean. You totally use the spring bean. Spring bean's great on this level. Yeah, lightning sucks on this level.
Spring bean.
Spring bean.
Where is he?
down,
I don't see him.
second column, top. Right now, it's at the top.
Oh, there he is.
There you go.
There he is.
Hooray! You can use the chili too. The chili's pretty great.
He's locked.
No. That's a jalapeno.
This guy?
I meant the chili bean.
Here you go.
That just makes dudes fart, right?
Well, it also kills them.
Well, so
Deadly gas.
It's not deadly gas. It's just slowing gas. It's amusing though.
this might be hard to get going at first, but
What?
we'll see what we can do.
Oh, you'll be fine. You
All right. All right.
Okay,
I don't know.
4 sunflowers.
I don't
then a pea
know.
pod.
I
And you're
don't
good.
know.
Oh, for God's sake. This is
This
possibly
is
not how most people will play this
the
game.
beginning of something.
Getting hollered at by somebody else that they're doing the wrong thing.
But this is a fun game.
I'm just improving the experience.
I know you liked the first one a lot, Adam.
Oh man, I played the first. I purchased and played through the first one 4 different times. So yeah, I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, I bet.
So yeah, so now,
you're saying-
now put the split pea, you'll be fine. Or that's well, or the chili bean. Yeah, that'll totally work.
I'm gonna do that because
Yeah.
he's gonna get to my flowers.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So on my first iPhone, I have Plants vs. Zombies, and I refuse to download the patch, so I still have the version with Michael Jackson in it.
Nice.
Watch this. He just so everybody behind him would totally get farted on. And
It
would
doesn't kill them or anything, but they would get farted on.
They get
You
damaged.
can spring
I think,
bean that
don't
guy.
they? Yeah, let's spring bean him.
Bean him up.
Watch this.
This is gonna be amazing. I do kind of like the spring bean. And he's cheap. He's only 50.
Ooh, watch him.
Oh,
He's really happy.
He gets tired after this.
he's very sleepy.
Oh, okay. So he has a cooldown then.
Yeah. So
Yep.
dudes can come up behind him and
And
be
like
like,
you,
"Pow!"
you will totally lose your spring beans that you use early in the level, but as you can see, it's not a long cooldown, and they are super helpful early on. You know, because they're
Right.
reusable. Even though they'll probably only get like 3 or 4, they're not a permanent solution.
Is there a cooldown menu if you like, or meter if you click on it, or you just got to kind of know the timing?
You just
in your
gotta
head?
I like the noise too.
The farty noise.
Fart noise.
It's a pretty farty noise. You need to start dealing with your non-plank rows.
On
there.
plank areas. I probably should start planting something.
Yeah,
I could put some beans in there.
could put some beans in there.
Watch this guy. It's gonna be hilarious.
You should start putting split peas on at least one of them. Or I keep calling them split peas, which is a different thing. The pea pods.
Yeah, pea pods.
Because your
I'm
walnut
waiting
cooldown
for this guy to
your walnut
recharge.
cooldown isn't going to be fast enough to cover all 3. Is the thing.
Right. Well, here's one. Here, I'll put this one there.
All right.
Okay, now this is a problem.
Right.
I don't think that's gonna be fast enough. He's gonna get that guy.
Yeah. He's totally gonna die. That's okay though.
Bonk. Uh-oh.
See?
Oh,
See?
Ben
Chili, chili.
Reeves.
There you go. Oh.
He's eating it. He ate it.
Oh. Man, that is gonna be a big hit with the like 7-year-olds playing this game. I can tell you, 7-year-old Adam would be all about the farty zombie.
It's gonna be bad for cosplay.
Oh.
I'll put some of these guys
Or
down.
will it be good for cosplay? Oh yeah, you can see with the Snapdragon.
Whenever I go to a convention, the guy,
Oh, that guy's gonna be a problem.
the official guy who
You should
dresses
just
up
plant food him.
as the zombie for these guys for PopCap harasses me. I don't know who it is, but he always gives me a hard time. So if you see me like running through a hall, it's probably because that zombie's behind me.
All right.
Ooh, I like that attack.
He's okay.
Yeah, Dragon's cool.
It's not
I
like
think he's really cool looking. I don't know if he's as like powerful as some of the other ones. You know?
right.
It's
He's
fire.
kind of like he's kind of just a crappy
problem with him?
three-peater,
Yeah.
but he's much cheaper. He's only 150,
And it's fire, guys. Come on.
and it's fire.
And it is fire.
Uh-oh, Ben.
I think we're okay.
No, that one's...
Yeah, you're doing all right. I would start increasing the pea pod up on the top column, or just replace your spring bean with a walnut or both.
Or both, maybe. We'll see.
So yeah, so the pea pods are cool, where you can keep stacking them on. So you can stack up a total of 5, and then it's like you have a five pea shooters in that lane, which is pretty powerful. Yeah, don't put them on the one where there's a zombie. That'd be
silly,
easy.
Adam.
I like flinging guys in the water. That's funny.
Yo,
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's do that more of that. Although it's not as useful now because there's guys coming up right behind him. So.
yo, and he kind of like this zombie is not a threat. Oh, okay, all right, he's not gonna.
Well, you
Lose
might
it
be
to that.
okay here.
I'm gonna get rid of that guy.
Bam.
Alright, let's put more of these guys in here.
There's a couple other things you can buy as well. You can buy like plus 25 starting sun, an extra seed slot, and some refund when you shovel up your own plants. But none of those are like super critical. Again, like you can buy them if you want. And like when I play this again on, I like that plant food one. When I play this again, because like when this comes out on Android, I'll buy it and play it through, and I'll probably pay for some of those things just to make my life a little bit easier.
In fact, you won't have to buy it because it's free. The base game is free.
What?
You just have to buy the upgrades. They're kind of going for a free-to-play model. But unlike other free-to-play games, I feel like this one isn't like kind of cheap you with a bunch of like microtransactions.
No, not at all. It's really like little bonuses, which are and you know a couple of different plants. But those are all plants that were in the first game, so it's not like, oh, to see the new plants you have to pay for it.
It's an interesting decision on their part not to make it free. It seems like people would have bought it for 99 cents. You know, all the fans
I definitely
bought
for
it.
sure. I probably would have bought it for like $5. You know, I mean,
I would have bought. I mean, I'm crazy, but I would have bought it for like 20. Like, I love Plants vs Zombies.
would you buy it for 30? How much can I? Okay, let's see what these fire dudes do. Can't remember.
Whoa!
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's just a like one-hit kill for everything in that zone.
That little square.
I think you guys are underappreciating these dragons.
I love how sometimes the boarding zombies, the guys who are swinging over the ropes, just fail, and they just
Sometimes
fall into
their death.
You just missed it. One of the guys shot from the cannon. Ben shot him in midair, and his head fell off, and they just fell in the water.
Let's do this again.
It was amazing.
Oh, totally worthless.
Totally worthless.
Yeah, but there we got a star.
Hooray!
All right.
And so there's a ton of different challenges. Like I said, they kind of remix it for each level, and there's 3 stars per level.
You can see what the next star is.
When's a developer going to break the mold of 3 stars and go 4?
That'd be a lot of stars.
Do you think you could handle that many stars?
I don't know. But pretty much every phone game I play now is like, you got 3 stars. For what? I don't know, but you got 3 stars.
And it's always stars too.
Yeah.
So you can see some of the other objectives there for some of the star
5
missions.
zombies in 5 seconds. Produce that much sun.
Some of them that are really tough are like, don't spend more than X amount of sun. So you really have to be careful in how you approach it.
That's when I like my bok choy walnut combo. Because they're
That's a pretty cheap combo.
Pretty cheap.
Especially if you plant food up the walnuts. Because if you plant food the walnuts, they get permanent armor, which is pretty awesome.
Well, I think that's going to conclude our look here. Outside of differing strategy opinions on how to approach it, I think great job, Ben. That last one, you really owned those guys.
Yeah, knocked it up.
You got a star. I
Knocked it
give
up
you a
out of the
star
park.
as well.
Don't knock up the zombies,
That's
Ben.
2 stars.
So thanks everyone. Thank you, Adam and Ben. And as always, we'll see you next time.